Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again to another night of Salamene Dota. And right now I'm here, I'm Coach Dota, and with me is.
Shutters.
Alright, there we go, there we go.
Everyone.
Yeah. So it's me, Coach, and Shutters casting with me. And the match we have right now is pretty much the El Clasico of Salamene Dota. We have longtime veterans Deadpan Gaming and K7T again once at it in this best of 3 series for the night. Let me just check my settings for a bit. Mic is on, speakers are on, and we are good. Okay, so we're just waiting for the last guy to load himself into the game. Tuber. So first I have to ask Shutters, have you
Yes.
corrected your settings? It should be that in your settings your co-broadcaster should be muted under the audio. Alright, so
Co-
that's just to make
Co-broadcast-
sure that
co-broadcast is muted.
that's just to make sure that the in-game watchers have an okay experience in the game, or else they're gonna hear a lot of overlap. Alright, so
Yeah.
I think the game is failing to load right now. Yeah, I think there's a lot of issues with the Dota servers right
The
now.
server lately, yeah. Earlier this morning, actually, my server died on me while I was playing with my 5-stack. I've seen a lot of Reddit threads. There's been something going wrong with the C servers lately.
Yeah, and I think it's not just with Southeast Asia. I think it also has something to do um with the Dota servers, with the Valve servers in general, because other games, tournament games in particular, like right now we have Alliance and Cloud9, but our game is infinitely better than their games. They're also having
Alliance
issues.
and Alliance and Cloud9 aren't on the Valve servers though. They're on Perfect World.
Perfect World, yeah. So, yeah, they're on the
Well, I think
Perfect
it's-
World Chinese servers. So maybe
I
it's
think it's
different.
actually just possible we're getting DDoS by something. Because I've heard that's been happening lately to like EU. I'm not very sure.
All right, so from Deadpan Gaming, we have shout out to Baby Hodor. Okay, there we go again. You're blowing into your mic. You have to avoid doing that. If you're sneezing, point away from the mic when that happens, or if there's an electric fan, you have to keep that away from the mic because it's the air that if you make a blowing noise on the mic, it will make a popping sound.
Yeah. I'm sorry. That time I was just snickering because Hodor.
All right.
Okay, we're ready.
All right, I think everyone's ready. They've loaded into the game, and we're gonna go into the drafting phase. Okay, they paused again. So
Gucci.
here we go. Here's the unpause, and everyone is loaded. We're gonna go into our drafting phase right now. Okay, so once again, this is Salamene Dota's Community Games Cast. I'm Coach, and with me is.
Shutters.
Alright, there we go. We got it. And this is K7T versus Deadpan Gaming. First game of a best of 3 series. Again, I'd like to reiterate that K7T and Deadpan Gaming have been longtime players in our community. They've been with us from the start, I would say. Even before we had our Facebook group going on, even before we had a formalized YouTube and Twitch setup, they've been playing in our small community. So yeah, we're really thankful that we have these guys around because they've even played as stand-ins for other teams when other players failed to show up. Yeah, they keep our show going, and we'd like to thank both teams for that. But we're moving into the banning phase. Now this should be interesting because there we go. Now we have Terrorblade. Terrorblade is definitely a first ban material right now. Previously we would see heroes like Doom or Faceless Void or sometimes Batrider. Batrider's actually faded in popularity in the last patch, and now I think he's completely gone from the banning phase. So yeah, more popular bans previously were Razor, sometimes Brewmaster, but right now it's really Terrorblade that's making a mark on this patch. I think quite a few people have seen the destructive potential of a late game Terrorblade. Terrorblade is actually one of the fastest farmers in the game, not really too particularly strong in the early game, can easily get ganked because he has such low base HP. But when he gets the ball rolling, Terrorblade is really a force to be reckoned with because he can take down lanes of towers and even Arax outright by himself if he's pretty much left unchecked. But the next bans go in. Razor's ban, pretty standard ever since maybe a patch or two ago. No, maybe just last patch, starting after TI4. But Doom is banned, and right now Skyrath is also banned. So Deadpan Gaming,
standard.
Yeah, they go with Faceless Void right now. Shutters, can you point out how Faceless Void has been affected by the recent patch?
Actually, he hasn't been affected that much. There's a slight nerf to Chronosphere's size, and it no longer lasts 0.5 seconds longer than it used to, which was apparently intentional because Chronosphere is coded as an aura. But he's still pretty much the same hero. His Time Walk's still really low mana and allows him to offlane really efficiently. Chronosphere, its radius got nerfed a little. It's nothing too big. He's still a late game monster. He still Faceless Void, essentially. He just has a lot more competition now from Terrorblade, which a lot of people have considered to be like one of the classic carry matchups in old Warcraft 3 Dota. Which is why it's so exciting to see him in the competitive scene now.
Yeah, I agree. But right now we have an unusual first pick. Coming in for K7T, they have a first pick Mirana actually. Kind of offbeat, and then followed up by an Earthshaker combo, so they're going team fight, I would suppose. But Deadpan Gaming react to that with a pick of Death Prophet, kind of fallen off in popularity because of the nerfs on the tower push strategy. Namely, the towers give less gold and give our rearm of the fortification ability, and immediately they ban out Viper. Yeah, Viper is actually a pretty popular first pick right now. They've been first picked and banned in a couple of professional games I've seen so far in this patch. But K7T, they retaliate by banning out Nature's Prophet. Yeah, it's already hard to deal with the Death Prophet, but when you have the other Prophet in the game, then you're gonna be dealing with a lose-lose situation, always with Nature's Prophet. So a good idea to ban him out. And the next ban is gonna come in from Deadpan Gaming. It might be a hero that can synergize well with Mirana and Earthshaker. Maybe a Centaur Warrunner actually. Just because the Centaur Warrunner's Stampede complements the Mirana and Earthshaker very well. It acts pretty much like the Moonlight Shadow as well, because you can use it to initiate or disengage. But it also has the potential to get your heroes into the perfect position, such that a hero like Earthshaker can deal the maximum amount of damage and disruption before a team fight even starts. But we'll see what Deadpan Gaming chooses to ban. K7T actually has a couple of a decent semi-core right now with Mirana, but they might ban out, there we go, a bigger core, Spectre. So Spectre is the kind of hero that is actually gaining ground in this patch because the patch is geared to more safe plays, and safe plays equals big late games, and big late games equals Spectre. Yeah, Spectre is still one of the hardest carries in the game, even when Terrorblade is around. I would say that maybe in the late game, Spectre would still have an advantage because she does have that global presence. So, good ban from Deadpan Gaming, and K7T ban out Jakiro. Jakiro is a good support and can destroy towers pretty much early on, even with just a level 1 or level 2 liquid fire, and it's mana cost free. So, pretty useful skill to have on a support that isn't particularly gaining gold or EXP. just keeps on contributing as long as Jakiro keeps spamming out his liquid fire on something, either a hero or a tower. So good idea from them. I guess that they don't really want to be dealing with additional push power from Deadpan Gaming at this point in the draft. But after the second round of banning, it is now K7T's turn to pick. They have the first pick after the previous bans. So let's see where they go with this. Deadpan Gaming banned out the Viper and Spectre in predicting that K7T would be going for course right now, but they pick up Full Spirit, still a support hero, not too much of a core. And Deadpan Gaming retaliate with Witch Doctor. Yeah, Witch Doctor pairs seamlessly with Faceless Void. The bans on K7T are a bit more general bans. The Razor and the Skywrath are pretty okay bans, but when you see the Faceless Void, you should start banning out heroes that specifically pair well with Faceless Void, like Witch Doctor. They've taken the Earthshaker, and that's a good start. But the Witch Doctor left behind, that's still gonna cause a lot of damage when the combo happens. So K7T, they pick up Buck. That's gonna be their mid most likely. Very good mid against Death Prophet, because Death Prophet kind of relies on the harassment spam from Crypt Swarm, and Puck can easily dodge that. And Death Prophet and Puck, they're not really the kind of mids that go against each other.
Ooh, stealing the Centaur straight from K7T.
Alright, there we go. Centaur Warrener. K7T might have benefited better from Centaur Warrener, but taking this for themselves, I think it's a good idea to have the Stampede just to maybe help Faceless Void a bit, or to keep him safe in case the gank, the initiate, just goes horribly wrong. And
I'd like to point out that Medusa is still in this game.
All right, Medusa.
She hasn't been banned yet, and she is probably like the only one, along with Void and Spectre, who can match a Terrorblade's level of dominance in the extreme late game. She's actually been seeing like a lot of popularity recently. She's even been run as a mid a few times with the new buffs to her in 6.82. So I'd really like to see one actually.
Yeah, but the last bans come in. It's the Ancient Apparition and the Tide Hunter. Yeah, so big nuke, big team fight heroes. But yeah, I would agree on your assessment on the Medusa, because Medusa is just so tanky right now. She's tanky in her own right because of the mana shield, and right now the mana shield has been buffed, so it actually absorbs a lot more damage than previously before. So Medusa practically has 2 life bars. It's her HP and her mana. You have to drain both. If you want to kill her. But okay, K7T pick up the Riki, and this is gonna be interesting because this is the first time I'm gonna see the new Riki in action, the Blink Strike ultimate. It should be interesting to watch. Riki actually is kind of viable as a support right now because he can have a level 1 permanent invisibility, so he can block out creep camps or contest pulls by siphoning off experience. But in this situation, I think he's gonna be more of a carry, just because K7T lack a proper source of right-click damage. Mirana is okay, but Riki just amplifies his damage so much with a backstab. So Deadpan Gaming, they have a pretty versatile selection right now, and they pick Bounty Hunter. Okay, so it's Riki versus the Bounty Hunter, natural nemesis. How would you say that? Nemesi?
I've honestly no idea. I've always seen it as Nemesis though. No matter how awkward that actually
Nemesis.
sounds.
I think it's Nemesis.
Nemesis. Yeah.
Nemesis.
That sounds better.
With an ES, yeah. Natural nemesis to each other. Alright, so we have our traditional start of the game pause. So while someone's waiting for the toilet, let's call out our teams. Since we're already here, let's ask for some shoutouts from the teams. Maybe they have for friends. Shout out to Hodor. And shout out to Lily
Shout out to
Sue.
Lily Sue. Oh, this is actually a lot shorter than usual. Oh, shout out to Jed Espiritu.
Alright, so we're back in the game. Again, this is Deadpan Gaming versus K7T. So let's have our introductions. Right now, I'm gonna do Deadpan Gaming first. On the Witch Doctor, we have Papa Pao. Usually on the Earthshaker, we have MF Doom on the Death Prophet. We have Z on the Carry Faceless Void. And Boss T, the offlane Centaur Warrener. And finally, we have Tuber on the Bounty Hunter.
Okay, so for K7T, we have Small Daddy on the Stealth Assassin, more known these days as Ricky. We have Quack on the Earthshaker. We have Leo on the Vengeful Spirit. Very nice cosmetics, I might add. Is this the... Yes, it is. The Fallen Princess. Very nice set of hats. We have Pasi on the Mirana. Also looking very nice. I think that's the new Anuxi set. We have Led on the Puck.
Alright, I'd like to talk about this Mirana. It's a new set. I think it was just released 2 days ago, but this is really funny because she looks like Crystal Maiden, and it kind of bothers me.
I guess Valve was like assuming, no one will mistake it for Crystal Maiden. She's riding a tiger, so.
Yeah, but
Although-
thematically,
yeah.
it kind of
Thematically, it does look like Crystal
yeah,
Maiden.
it kind of doesn't
I agree.
really doesn't fit Mirana because ice really shouldn't be her thing, and and her hair is also Wind Ranger hair.
Yeah. Not to mention, like for someone dressed for snow, she's not wearing any pants.
Really? Let me check.
Check it.
All right, no pants. Okay, so that's kind of unusual. So I think it's not really well thought about set, but
Ooh.
okay. So someone
Oh,
has
We're seeing a change of
connection
players.
hero. We might have a remake. Here we go. Okay. So this is attempt number 2. K7T versus Deadpan Gaming. Best of 3 again, but we're still in game 1. Someone had connectivity issues from Deadpan Gaming, so we're having a remake. Just an OPIC remake. We've had the picks earlier on already. So yeah, for K7T, let me try to recall properly. They have a Puck, a Vengeful Spirit, a Mirana, an Earthshaker, and a Ricky. Deadpan Gaming have a Faceless Void, a Bounty Hunter, a Centaur, Witch Doctor. It's gonna they have a Witch Doctor and Death Prophet. There we go.
Death Prophet.
Yeah. So those are the correct heroes, and they still need to wait though for the 40 seconds. Just because the all pick mode still has what's this? Oh, waiting period.
Ah. Is this the new strategic period thing that they added in 6.82?
No, that only works in the ranked matchmaking. Otherwise, this for private lobbies and for unranked matchmaking, it's still the same. But yeah, you still have the waiting period before you can go into the lobby. But here we are. All right, so we have a pause right now again. This time coming in from K7T. Probably waiting for someone to load. But yeah, everything. I guess. Okay, so we're having a G already. I think everyone should be good. And everyone's back. By the way, I'd like to point out that Leo here on K7T sometimes joins us in casting some of the games. But obviously he
Whoa,
can't.
whoa, this is the same Leo?
Yeah, it's
This
Leo.
is the same Leo I cast with?
He's
Whoa,
Leo
good
from
luck there, bro.
K7T. Uh, of course we can't let him cast right now because he's playing with his team. But yeah, here we go. So right off the bat, it's K7T, popping off a smoke and maybe looking to catch someone here at the Radiant Jungle. It's odd to look at the movement right now, the teams, because the map has kind of changed here at the Dire Ancients area. So they might not catch out anyone. The Witch Doctor, here we go. He's hovering around the tower though, so no luck there. They're trying to move on someone. The Riki already has the permanent invisibility active. So he's gonna be invisible either way. He's gonna try to find a hero. They should see the Death Prophet right now, and a lot of pinks coming out from both sides. And everyone knows that everyone's there, and they might be looking to engage somewhere. But K7T are starting to back out apparently. They don't see this Bounty Hunter, because the Bounty Hunter's on the Windwalk, Shadow Walk, okay? But they ping out the bottom lane, the Witch Doctor. Maybe they see this, maybe they don't.
Bounty Hunter sees
But
the map.
they see the Bounty Hunter, and the
they
Bounty
dusted.
Hunter is
Escape.
dusted.
Urchinka stun goes down. Vengeful stun goes down. Oh, and a Mirana arrow to combo it. Just stacking every stun they have on that Bounty Hunter. How do you
Alright.
know he was though? Like,
His Shadow Walk
um,
faded, and he had to recast.
they had to pop it again so they could tell recast us. Okay.
Yeah, if you recast the Shadow Walk, you're visible for a moment. Or at level 4, I think you still see the animation.
So that turned out to be a costly mistake for a Bounty Hunter this game. He's probably learned this lesson now. Don't underestimate your enemy heroes. They're probably carrying a dust. Oh! Dodge it. Oh, it's puck. It's a level 2 puck. It's not a very easy kill.
Alright, so that was a great dodge from the puck. Almost falling right there, but the Bounty Hunter doesn't have a Janada either. So it was just a Shadow Walk.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's only level 1. Oh, I thought he actually predicted the Janada coming in and he phase shift.
Puck doesn't see Bounty Hunter either way. Maybe was predicting Crypt Swarm from the Death Prophet. But either way, everyone still has the level 1 set of abilities. Death Prophet, Crypt Swarm is just level 1 as well. So nothing gonna happen there at mid, at least for a while. So let's check at the laning. Here at the bottom lane, we have a dual lane actually. Oh no, now it's a tri lane because the Bounty Hunter's moving back. But it's a tri lane apparently versus a tri lane. K7T with a couple more stuns than their other matchup. Faceless Void doesn't really have a stun, but he does have an escape. On the other side, we have Vengeful Spirit, Earthshaker. Those are guaranteed stuns, and the Mirana is practically a guaranteed stun after that. So when you combine them, I think they have a total of something like 8 seconds worth of stuns if they stack them properly. So yeah, if someone gets caught out in a bad position.
They denied the DD win.
Okay. Yeah. So
Oh,
this
are they
puck-
going? Seem to be
Sorry.
making another move on the puck. Sorry.
Alright.
They seem to be making another move on the puck. Bounty Hunter is moving behind the trees here. I think they noticed though because this puck's backing off.
yeah.
Okay.
They don't
That
have a
was
ward though.
another false hope for us. Oh, Vengeful Spirit's moving in. We're gonna encounter Bounty Hunter really soon. Oh, they see him. They saw us. Witch Doctor's son gets on the bench. Ooh, a Mirana arrow onto the Centaur. This Centaur actually might be going down here, but no, he stops. The Vengeful Spirit is really low. Ooh, and then I forgot what that's called actually. What is that? A double edge. And the dust going down on the Bounty Hunter. He's going to be seen. This Witch Doctor is actually in a bit of trouble if he gets hit by that arrow. Yes, he does. He ran completely straight at it, and now he's going to go down to the Mirana unless a miracle happens. And yes, support comes in, and the Mirana decides not to get that one last arrow to cancel the... Oh, this bench? This side just going deep for him. No. She's staying too much into the tower. She's actually going to feed the Bounty Hunter. And Bench diving a little too deep there, tanking way too many tower hits. This bounty hunter's only level 2 from that free kill. He's not gonna do anything. Just gonna sap a bit of experience from this level 3 Mirana. Oh, and nope, Sentor's here. The Orb of Venom is slowing her down. She has to leap. Yeah, now she's out of mana. Very expensive.
Yeah, so Bounty
Then we
Hunter
only
might have
have
boots soon already. I think the Vengeful Spirit wasn't really expecting that the Bounty Hunter was there, so kind of overestimated his diving capability. Right now they're stalking the Mirana.
Oh, Earthshaker's here. Okay. I really doubt something's gonna happen.
So far all the action has been happening here at the bottom lane. It's been pretty much a tri-lane versus tri-lane. Though the Centaur Warner did have to rotate from the top lane to the bot from the off lane position. Now here at the safe lane to counter this tri-lane. I think it's a really good move because Faceless Void doesn't really have much to contribute in
The
the fight.
Destructive Stun is activated. Vengeful stuns the Centaur. The Janata goes on the Earthshaker. Everyone is splitting into threes. And this Bounty Hunter just disengages with his Shadow Walk. There is no dust on this tri-lane. Oh, another awkward exchange of skills there. Earthshaker has to go back though, so I'm pretty sure that they won that one, if you could call a little time spent in the fountain winning a fight.
Yeah, so it would have been a lot worse for Deadpan Gaming if K7T right there had a ward or some dust. But right now, no, they don't have a ward here. That's actually Deadpan Gaming's ward. So, not gonna find a Ricky anytime soon, at least. The Sentry ward does spot this Observer ward, however, but
It's gonna run out soon.
the
though.
vision
You better
is
go.
not there,
Yeah.
and yeah, the vision's gonna run out. So, kind of a waste of a ward there if they weren't able to do ward either way.
Oh,
So-
I think they put it there much earlier, like at the start of the game. See if Ricky was rotating in. But
Oh.
Ricky's a safe lane farmer here. Oh, he jumps on the Faceless Void. He's got his ultimate. Faceless Void doesn't have his chrono yet. But no, he has 2 charges left. He can't use them. He's not gonna be jumping the Void yet.
Alright, so the Puck's gonna pick up a haste rune soon. Might be able to make something out of this because he is level 6 already. Does have the Dream Coil. But I think we're still gonna see a lot more aggression here at the bottom
They're
lane.
gonna interrupt this pull. Oh, they use the stun, but it misses. Oh, this one hits. Oh, nothing? Nothing again? Okay, they're just disengaging. Just a little bit of harass being thrown Centaur's way. But he is Centaur, and he does have Tranquil Boots, so a bit of a waste of mana there, especially from the incredibly expensive Fisher. Although, he has mana boots already, so not much. Oh, Ricky's on mid. They have Death Prophet.
So they take down Death Prophet. They try to rotate Earthshaker and Vengeful Spirit for that, but not really needed. Just use the full Puck combo. Here on the top lane, however, the Faceless Void is farming a lot better than the Ricky at this moment. 26 to 25, a bit even, but a bit of momentum gained there from the Faceless Void just because the Ricky left the lane already.
Bounty Hunter should be spotting him out. Oh, Dust goes down, but the Earthshaker stuns both of them. They have a Sentry Ward up here. They can see it. Oh, but the Chrono, he catches his teammate. Ooh, that was a bit of unfortunate placing there. You just doomed your teammate to die to Ricky Maru.
Yeah, might have been a bit okay if the Ricky was also caught, but it was just a perfect position for Ricky to take advantage of. He wasn't caught in the Chronosphere, and the and the Bounty Hunter was caught there. So might be blaming the Faceless Void right now over that play that went wrong.
Oops. Fen just securing the bounty rune, although Death Prophet she's going to find it very, very soon. Ven just going to steal it, of course. Meanwhile, we have Centaur with the illusion rune. He's heading mid. We couldn't want to start a fight here. There's 3 of them on mid. And yes, they use the Dream Coil, but they don't see that Centaur's here. A Big Fisher goes down, but it's not enough. This Puck is going to pay the price. Oh. So far, nothing. Oh, Bounty Hunter's a bit too close. He could get slammed anytime by... Yes, he does. Standing a bit too close to the Earthshaker there. He gets killed by the Fissure. Meanwhile, this Centaur, he's way too tanky to go down to something as meaningless to him as a level 3 Fissure. He's gonna chase this Earthshaker up the hill and decides not to. There is a Ricky coming in. They could turn this around. No, they don't. He's got this Tranquils activated. They placed a ward here in earlier on, so they do see that they're just hanging out here. They do see the Witch Doctor just standing over here. They have this really awkward two invisible guys just hanging around near the same place, but they don't know that the other is there. And our action is cool down again. So far, no big. Oh, they jump on Death Prophet. Puck goes in. He silenced. Nope, no lockdown. He's got his ultimate still on cooldown for another 10 seconds. A bit too early there, guys, actually. Oh, and here we go. They shattered him out. There is no escape, not even with the Mirana ultimate. Oh, why did I say shadow? Dust. Dust the seas.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Alright, but however, the Mirana is still doing a bit of rat action here at the bottom lane. Might actually be able to take this down in maybe 1 or 2 more creep waves. But yeah, this tower is pretty much going uncontested. But if we check the last hits and the nice, actually on the top is the Death Prophet still at 45 last hit. So, but if we factor in the net worth, the Ricky has been able to contribute more in terms of assists. Actually, he has 1 kill and 2 assists, so Ricky is still top of the charts. But right now, he ruined the middle lane. Nothing's gonna happen though. Just some harass from the Earthshaker. And still no ward here. It's kinda odd that K7T hasn't placed a ward here, but they do have a ward here on their high ground.
Oh, the stun bounces. It's both three. Goes 3 of them, and Earthshaker replies with a Fissure. The puck coil goes down. He catches out the Witch Doctor, but this Bounty Hunter again. He's dusted. He could be seen. Oh, he sees the arrow, dodges it. Dust is out. Oh, and then this clutch placement, just giving him enough vision for the Fissure to come in, finishes the job. That was very unfortunate for the poor Bounty Hunter there. He's had a very tough game.
I think that was a blind shot though from the Earthshaker. But yeah, the Bounty Hunters actually had 5 deaths. And that's more than half of Team Deadpan Gaming. But right now we see movement on the Earthshaker. The swap is there.
This Venge. What did she swap to? Was she trying to swap into an arrow?
Yeah, kind of a bit early because they knew that the Mirana was teleporting there. But yeah, she kind of made the wrong decision by moving to the left side instead of moving here where the arrow would have hit. So it would have hit maybe the Bounty Hunter or the Centaur Warrener. That would have been great. But yeah, the Vengeful Spirit decided to move the other way.
Oh. This Witch Doctor stun being very annoying. Just keeping this Earthshaker from casting his Fissure. This Earthshaker has been making the plays for K7T for most of this early game actually. His Fissures have always been on point, catching out the Bounty Hunter, and oftentimes starting the fights, especially for the Puck with his Dream Coil.
Yeah, the Puck has been really spot on with the Dream Coil usage. Died once, however. But by no means is that an issue because the Death Prophet has already died twice, and that's the one that the Puck was actually going against in the mid lane. But in terms of last hits, yeah, the Death Prophet has been last hitting so well, maybe because of the Crypt Swarm, but either way, she's already at 60 last hits despite her 2 deaths, and it's now top of the net worth charts.
Oh, Centaur ult, and they catch out the Mirana. She goes down instantly to a Maledict and a double edge. Painful stuff.
Oh yeah, so the Mirana died, but
they exchange a kill with the Death Prophet on middle.
Yeah, I was actually looking at the Death Prophet, so it was I think it was an exact exchange, happened pretty much at the same time. So
it's Ricky.
Dire's bottom tower
Nope.
is under attack.
He just wanted to catch these creeps at the tower. This Void has been free farming for most of the game, and he does have a Midas. If they may be trading a lot of kills now, but in my opinion, the one that has a free farming Void with a Midas is winning these. Is gonna be winning these exchanges if nothing's going to be done about it.
Yeah, Faces
I mean,
Void
it's
has a really good late game. So he's not the kind of hero that you should really be letting farm. Right now here on mid, we have an engagement.
Oh, the DP ult used. Oh, the Exorcism just melts Earthshaker. The stun is holding both fucking Earthshaker together. This fuck got screwed over by that by the bouncing casket from Witch Doctor.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
man.
that was a 3-for-nothing exchange. If we take a look at the gold graph, that's pretty much around the 2,500 gold swing in favor of Deadpan Gaming. And they might lose this tower on top of the 3 deaths. And the net worth really took a swing there in favor of Deadpan Gaming. And when this tower goes down, it's going to be an even bigger swing for Deadpan Gaming right now. Ricky is in a position.
Is Ricky thinking about it?
somewhere.
He's thinking about it, but Death Prophet's moving really fast. She has maximum witchcraft.
Yeah, so
Oh,
it's
she's getting blocked. She knows that she's being blocked. Yeah, she knows. But he can't do enough to finish the job.
yeah.
Meanwhile, they want the Void now. They know he's free farming. They know he's got a Midas. This is Faces Void we're talking about. Let's kill him, you say. Oh, you
Yeah,
just being patient.
it's gonna
Earthshaker
be-
getting in position. Oh, a direct hit from an arrow and then a few backstabs. He never stood a chance. That smoke cloud there preventing any chance of time walking away. Void has been stopped momentarily.
Yeah, so I would say that the issue for Faces Void is that he went for a Hand of Midas, and right now I think he's building into a Mask of Madness. Might have been more useful if he put the combined money into a BKB at this point in time, because if you get locked down by the Ricky Smoke and the Earthshaker Fisher, then you're pretty much helpless and you're just gonna feed gold. So maybe a defensive item would have been in order for Faces Void instead of a farming item. Especially since you know that this lineup is going quite aggressive.
Vengeful just chasing the DP away.
So yeah, let's take a look at some other statistics right now. Team net worth went down already with the other tower, so it's practically dead even. And EXP again, if you check at the graphs, it's pretty much dead even. But a bit of an advantage though for Deadpan Gaming, because the tower that they took
arrow
down was
shoots.
the mid actually.
And it doesn't catch him.
So yeah, I would say that the mid tower is slightly more important.
He
But the
swapped it
second
somewhere.
tower,
Uses ult and no, Echo Slam just keeping him in place. Oh, these teams are taking very unpredictable fights out of nowhere. I almost did not catch that swap on the Centaur.
yeah, but the Bounty Hunter is level 8 already actually, so the track's gonna prove a lot more helpful in these team fights, especially against the Riki. But right now, the Faces Void was able to time walk out. I think they see the smoke movement of K7T, or at least they predict it. But K7T is not gonna find anyone in particular right now. The puck is still there though.
Oh,
He has an
his
Ibis
smoke
rune.
got revealed immediately by the Bounty Hunter. We got him. This is trap gold.
Wish to retract your last.
They exchanged an Avenge for a Witch Doctor, support for support. However, the Bounty Hunter's trap gold would be giving DG the advantage in this one.
Yeah, the track gold really gives quite a bonus. Especially when you
K7.
have a lot of teammates nearby. But the Riki did manage to take down the tier 1 tower at the bottom lane. So that's a bit of net worth going their way. Right now, yeah, an advantage towards K7T. Because the tower score is right now 2-1 in favor of K7T. So far, at least. So yeah, it's a very aggressive kind of game. coming from both sides. Already 18 minutes and we have 23
Oh,
kills.
Puck using the Dream Coil on the solo Witch Doctor. And he kills himself by walking out of the
Time to hibernate.
Of the coil, yeah.
walking out of the Dream Coil, yeah. Okay. Well, at least Dream Coil's down. They can actually take a fight pretty easily now. They won't have any follow-up to the Fisher for the time being. Do they have Exorcism? They'll have it up in 5 seconds. And the Centaur does have this blink, and they're all clumped up. They can take this fight really
Radiant
easily.
structures are fortified.
Oh, no, just a little stun on the love tap on the Centaur. Not much to a Centaur there. Oh, and he misses his stun. Okay, just a bit of an awkward exchange of skills there. Well, just a little, just trying to both teams just feeling each other out a bit.
Yeah, so no one's gonna engage here, but I think the Mirana's trying to accomplish something here. The bot has quite a big creep wave right now, heading towards the tier 2 top tower.
Oh, look at this rat. She's already chipped away at a third of its HP.
Yeah, I would say it's a good movement. Oh, but the Mirana caught out by Centaur Warrior right now.
Oh, she's been silenced. Can she be seen? Yes, she can be seen. Oh, she leaped out of the way. She's afraid of getting stomped. And just out. Oh, both the Centaur ult and the DP scripts one. So close to hitting. Oh, he can be seen now. And that little shuriken there is just going to finish the job. This bounty hunter, his persistence paid off. But now pucks are coming in. They got a Dream Coil and Death Prophet. And Exorcism's gonna get cancelled immediately. Ricky ending that dream.
Yeah, so that's actually a double kill for the Ricky. Ricky managed to take out the Witch Doctor and the Death Prophet just in a short amount of time. But this mid tower,
They're also gonna take this mid tower.
yeah,
K7T pushing their
Radiant's
advantage.
middle tower
They're
has fallen.
just using their resources a lot better than we're doing right now. Oh no, he doesn't even know he's there. He just got stuck. And oh, that was unfortunate. Void tried to walk in and do a chrono, but then he went right into a Ricky smoke cloud while doing it. This little stun from Witch Doctor keeping them in place, but nope. Ricky sees him. This sentry ward spotted him out here.
and I think the Ricky was still dusted. So even without the sentry ward.
This puck is diving really deep. He gets caught by the Centaur, double edged. He's out.
Yeah, so there was really no
that far deep.
really no reason for the puck to be there.
At least it keeps the game exciting.
Yeah, so right now score is 12-18 in favor of
Radiant's
K7T,
middle tower is
and the
under
tower
attack.
score is 3-1, also in favor of K7T. So in net worth, we're gonna see the difference that the two additional towers make, and some of those skills. It's actually around 5,000 in favor for K7T, and the XP earned pretty much the same. Yeah, the bounty hunter does have the track though, and there's some Midas on the Faceless Void, but it may take some time before the gold advantage, the gold bonuses from those two things would have a visible effect.
Oh,
So-
they really wanted that to be a real hero. Unfortunately, it was all just an illusion.
I think I'm getting static from your end. There we go, it's gone now. But I'm getting a bit of static from your mic, probably.
I'm sorry, it must be my connection. Oh, there's a fight coming down. The arrow catches out the Gondor. This Mirana going complete Legolas. And there we go. Our first multi-man chrono of this game. Death Prophet's Exorcism goes down. And do they start it out? Oh, they certainly see this Ricky now. He instantly takes out the Witch Doctor. And these ghosts are just going rampant. Oh, no. Actually, they take her out immediately too. This Death Prophet is actually really squishy. She's got a use and a bracer 22 minutes into the game.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, so that's a 3,000, another 3,000 gold going for K7T. That's a 5-for-1 exchange. Most of the ultimates have been used though.
Radiant's
But
bottom
yeah,
tower
I
is
think
under
if you're
attack.
K7T, you'd still be happy with that happening. And the Ricky is already actually level 15 with the Fusel Blade, which allowed him to tear through the supports, the Witch Doctor, I think, in just 3 seconds. So
That was very unfortunate for DG. They got a 2-man chrono and they only killed one guy, and they blew both Void's ult and DP's ult for that.
well,
Was,
this faceless void, this bounty hunter rather, barely evading death. Could have been killed by one of two things, either the arrow or the puck orb, but manages to dodge both. So very lucky
he,
bounty hunter there, or actually maybe very calculated.
he's sick of dying right now. He says, you know, I was like, you know what? I've been dying all game. I'm just going to dodge everything you throw at me now.
Yeah.
Bring it on, guys.
He
Oh,
actually
this
has,
Venge now joining the Ricky in invisibility. Let's see where they're gonna go. No, just go mid. Okay, just go mid.
Alright, so last hits, it's really still Death Prophet's game at around 103 last hits. But in terms of net worth, yeah, it's already the Ricky just because of those skills. And he's actually 5-0, so he hasn't even died once. But right now,
They scouted him out, and the track's gone down on the Ricky Maru. If they get a kill on him, this would be really big. And they do 550 to the Witch Doctor. And the Dream Coil keeping them all in place. Making sure they can't get a follow-up to that.
So that was just a Ricky solo kill, but probably the most important kill in the game. Actually gave up around 1,600 gold difference all by himself. So yeah, quite a win there.
82 comeback mechanics. The comeback is real, boys.
Yeah, but let's check the net worth. It's still pretty much in favor of K7T in terms of net worth and gold. Oh, the bounty hunter fell somewhere. You're at the bottom lane?
Yeah, he got stunned from Venge Stun into Mirana Stun. He couldn't dodge a Venge Stun, unfortunately. That's not a skill shot, boy.
So the Vengeful Spirit does have a gem already. But I think at this point, maybe it should go to Ricky. Because the Ricky does have an easier time in scouting out targets that he might want to initiate on, especially bounty hunter. It's quite easy for him to take down a bounty hunter if he catches him first. Just needs to pop off the smoke and then combo that with a diffusal, and then suddenly the bounty hunter is moving at 100 move speed, and you can get 4 maybe 5 attacks on the bounty hunter, which should probably kill him. Yeah, maybe a blink strike would help if needed, but just a couple of attacks from the backstab of the Ricky should be able to take down a bounty hunter almost no problem.
Oop. Nope, nothing going on. Oh yeah, they see him. They see the puck. They jump in for it. Oh, and no, Silence a little bit too. Wait, no, the Silence would have cancelled the blink. This puck just escaped easily. He's got a blink dagger. You're gonna need the Silence to be a bit before he phase shifts.
Yeah, so right now, nothing there though. They did kill a ward, so the wards are gonna keep getting destroyed by this Vengeful Spirit, unless they put an end to her and take away her gem. So
This is actually, I actually think this is why they put the gem on the Vengeful Spirit. Not really so that to find the bounty hunter, much more just that she's ranged. So which is so Ricky can't just go popping these wards and stuff.
Yeah, good point. So maybe she's just there to make sure that the enemy doesn't ward too well. Just deny them map control. But right now they're going with the Roche K7T.
It's not dealing a lot of damage to it though. Oh wait, now they are. They got backstabs in. You just gotta let Ricky backstab this guy. But Roche keeps turning, making life very hard for Ricky.
Yeah, but the Roche is gonna fall right now.
Ricky's got the Aegis.
And now he has the Aegis and a bit more gold. He's almost to his BKB. Just 1,000 or so more gold, I think. Here, however, on the top lane, Mirana is still doing a bit of rat action by herself.
Oh, arrow. Oh no, it just lands on the creep. This poor creep.
Yeah, so
We have
28
a
minutes
stun
into the
duel.
game. 28 minutes into the game, we haven't seen as much action as we did in the first 15 minutes. I think both teams are starting to play more cautiously, especially Deadpan Gaming, I would say. But right now,
Oh
you guys
no,
have a
just
couple
as
of
we say that, there's a chrono goes in. It's a perfect ultimate. He does not get interrupted despite the myriad of stuns. Oh, they still catch the vengeful. So we have our Mirana. Oh, so we have 3 stuns on this team, and none of them could catch the Witch Doctor over here because of this perfect chrono that just acted as this wall right here. It's really hard to get this guy when he's over here.
Dire structures are fortified.
Right now, though, I think the Ricky
this-
might be in trouble.
He's
Dire's middle
Oh
tower is
no, they can't dive this. It's a Witch Doctor and a Bounty Hunter.
under attack.
Maybe if they have the Centaur with them. Where was he? Oh, he's a pop. Okay, so Centaur preventing a little rat action on the bottom lane. It is not in deny range yet though. It's 160, just a bit more.
It's already in deny range. That's already deniable.
Oh, it is? Isn't it 130 that's deny range?
No, it's 10%.
Oh, it's 10%.
So 130, yeah, that's for the tier 1 towers, but tier 2 towers it's 160. Just because they're already we already have a larger HP pool. But either way, it's 10%. So that tower is actually deniable at this point. But they might
Does
want
he
to
know that?
keep it for a while. I'm not sure. You know, if you try to attack it, then it's pretty obvious that it would come out.
We have a gank train going on our bottom lane. They could find this Centaur, but he buys a TP. I think he knows. Yeah, he definitely knows now. Links into the trees. Just safe TP out. They're never gonna catch him.
Yeah. So right now we have extremely safe plays coming in from both teams, but I think this is gonna go in the favor of Deadpan Gaming right now. Because yeah, they have better farming heroes in the form of Faceless Void, who's really just farming while everyone else is trying to rotate and trying to find a pick off or two. And by doing that, you're not really optimizing the golden experience that the lane gives you. So right now, here we go, we have an engagement. The Centaur Warden is gonna fall right off the bat.
Oh, the Chrono goes down, and with Chrono, Witch Doctor ultimate is not answering again, despite all the stuns in their team. This Ricky is in a lot of trouble, but oh, a swap from the Venge keeps him safe. Even with BKB, you can't take a lot of physical hits. And this Death Prophet also in a lot of trouble again. If this puck decides to be manly, he's taking a lot of ghosts though. Nope. Death Prophet goes down, he's safe from the ghosts. You know this. Wow.
They almost managed to take down the Bounty Hunter, and the Bounty Hunter is the one with the gem, so that actually should have been their first target. But right now, Bounty Hunter's just gonna walk away from that. No, he has his gem, he's not gonna lose it. But that might be at the cost of a tower, yeah.
I think that could have been gone so much better from Deadpan Gaming. They managed to get their Chrono and Witch Doctor ult off, and yet they weren't able to score any kills.
Middle tower has fallen.
Yeah,
I see.
so Net Worth and Gold
Yeah.
both going back down to
Now, oh, they
K7T.
jump on the void, and he activates his MOM right as he gets hit by the arrow. That was a big mistake. Gets clobbered immediately by the Earthshaker and Venge. And this Ricky though, diving deep, he has the Aegis, he doesn't care. Just pop orbing in. Oh, Crimson Guard is up on the Centaur. I haven't seen that used yet. Oh, just hit by the arrow. Maledict goes on the Ricky, but there's no damage. He's jumping right in. He gets taken down by the puck. This puck. This puck and this Earthshaker, I mean, they're just making the plays all game. Oh, he's tracked though. They want him really bad. Just one more auto attack, and yes, secured by the Death Prophet. GG tanks an arrow. That might not have been worth it. The Pluck has a triple kill, and this is gonna be a free barracks.
Yeah, but the Mirana did get the gem, so that's a bit of value going for them. The Death Prophet responds. Mirana should just wisely back off. The Meteor Axe is good enough. There we go.
She was thinking about pushing it. She was looking at the Death Prophet a bit, then she went, nah, they're all up. Time to leave out.
Yeah, that was quite an extended exchange actually. And in the end, it was K7T that came out on top of that. Took down a tier 3 tower and the lane of rack. So right now they have around 10,000 gold over Deadpan Gaming. So Deadpan Gaming right now a bit on the back foot because they've lost racks already. Just one, but should be sufficient, especially since it's the melee lane of racks. But alright, Shutters, what do you think Deadpan Gaming should do just to get back on track in this game?
Void has to get a Maelstrom. Like, this isn't even optional for him. As of right now, he's not doing much. He's not even able to secure kills in the chrono. I'm really surprised he went BKB first actually, because so far BKB, I get it's to protect you against the myriad of stuns they have, but it's not going to do much to save you from, say, swap and backstab.
Yeah, backstab.
I really think you should have gone for a Maelstrom first, just for the damage output.
Maelstrom is pretty much core and faces Void right now, but I think I can kind of understand because the faces Void already has a Midas and the Master Man, so doesn't really need more attack speed. Perhaps just maybe a little more damage. But either way, faces Void is there, just farming away. 150 last hits and net worth almost 12,000.
It's the Maelstrom on Void. It's not entirely for your attack speed, but it's also for the wave pool, which they do use right now. Apart from this Death Prophet, you have I was going to say that a chrono goes out. This goes like tearing the Ricky apart. Oh, that was a big kill going. Just 2 big kills going the way of. Oh, a big Echo Slam, but he's still going to be torn apart with the ghosts. You really don't want to be fighting that many ghosts at once. But the Death Prophet finally goes down. You're able to turn this around for themselves. That's 3 for 3. The Void leaps out. So does the Centaur. I'm out of here. I'm gonna get that haste room. So a disastrous fight for K7T turns, I wouldn't say equal, because the Void is alive. But that was not as bad for K7T as it should have been, where when they basically lost 3 for nothing there.
Yeah, but they actually managed to take down top tower 3, tier 3 tower, just because of the creeps. Actually, it was well timed creep wave with a siege creep, so maybe a bit of luck there. But either way, that still wasn't a good exchange for Deadpan Gaming, I would say. Even if the Faceless Void escaped, they still lost the tower on top of that. So never a good thing to have.
Actually, I'd say if you're just behind, and if you manage to trade 3 for 3, but your Void remains alive, that's pretty favorable. Granted, it was practically 3 for 0, and they should have just gotten out, and that would have been so much better. But I wouldn't say it's a particularly bad trade for Deadpan as of right now. Their Void got out alive, and so did their Centaur. And I wouldn't say that's a wasted exorcism if it netted you that many kills.
Yeah, this Centaur Warner hiding here behind the trees. I don't think we can find him.
Or for that matter, what would Ricky do when Centaur has a Crimson Guard and this much strength right now?
Yeah,
Oh.
so
Centaur, you should probably be on middle to help your friends. No. It's a lot of awkward exchanges this game. These teams just throwing their long-range skill shots at each other. Oh, Dagon on the not hero centaur. This puck has a Dagon level 5, opting to go for the extremely bursty puck versus the more traditional hex build that you see on a lot of competitive games.
Yeah, so right now, still a lot of passiveness from both teams. I don't think.
Oh, maybe not. They go Echo Slam, Smoke Cloud on this boy. He's gonna get away. Oh, no, I speak too soon. He's got a BKB. He's walked out to the trees. I can still see him. A bit too short on your time walk there, buddy. That was a very big kill for them. Oh, as I say this, they swapped. A bit of a swap there, but it doesn't matter. They swapped him close to the Ricky. And the Centaur goes down. This Bounty Hunter is in a very bad position. If he gets scouted out by a gem, he could have enough. Oh, oh, this Dagon 5 takes out a chunk of his health. The Earthshakers are going for him. They all have mobility out the arse with their blinks and leaps. 3 for 0 so far, and we're about to take this rack with no problem. Oh, Witch Doctor, cancelled by the heroes, unfortunately. That was actually dealing a lot of damage to the Ricky. They killed the... Actually, I don't know who died there. Is it BP? I gotta go to BP. And the Centaur is going to die again.
Alright,
Is that
so
a dieback from the Centaur?
let me check the buyback. Buyback says yes. Centaur
Yes,
Warner
that-
did buyback and did die back as well.
That was
So
very unfortunate
yeah,
for Deadpan Gaming.
and now they've also lost their mid range tracks. So
Radiant's bottom tower
not really too much, but still an advantage for K7T because they don't need to worry about.
Ooh, that's a dead Witch Doctor. This Earthshaker, vicious at the on point all game.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Alright, but right now I don't think Deadpan Gaming can mount a defense against this bottom push. Unless Faceless Void can get a perfect Chronosphere in and just
Oh, nope, not while they continue to give away kills like that. Oh, a GG call.
Alright,
Where's
so
Void? Oh, he's hiding in the trees. No fountain farming, guys.
yeah, that is the GG well played call. And
Be right back, guys.
K7T take
Go-
the first
go.
game of the series. That was a 40-minute match, yeah. Kind of close at the start, but K7T started taking more team fights, and it just really snowballed to give the Ricky and the Puck, I would say, an advantage in the next upcoming team fights, which led them to win. But either way, yeah, the special 3 series, K7T take the first game. Alright, so stay tuned, you guys, for a bit. We're gonna have a short pause, and then we're gonna move on to game 2.